are new, you know what to do. Subscribe.
Give me one break, I need faith. Better believe you, better receive you. Give me something I'm lacking, I don't need nothing. You are my everything. Only me and you, only me and you.
Hey y'all, my name is Jasmine Whitley. I'm a singer and a songwriter, and I also do lifestyle vlogging here on YouTube. So if you are new, you know what to do. Subscribe. Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. So I just got out the shower and I just, put on my Carmex and things and my body glaze and things. So I'm finna go to happy hour. So girl, let's go. But I'm trying to figure out what bottoms I want to wear. So I have on this top. You are my everything. Enough of the concert. So yeah, I got on this top, and honestly I'm torn between putting on a skirt and putting on some tights. So yeah, and then I'm just throwing some sandals with my little bag. I love this bag, y'all. This is so happy hour. Like, what? And yeah, I just try to do some little baby hairs. I was gonna wear my hair down, however I didn't feel like it. So I put some little baby hairs in and whatnot. But my hair needs to be done. But I came to the conclusion I'm not doing my hair again for a minute, okay? For a minute, because I need her to do what she do, okay? So do I want to wear these earrings? I love when I'm trying to make a decision and I'm like, but these are way too dressy. Sorry, but no. I'm gonna just put my little studs on, we love a little stud. Oh girl, I'm funny. Love a little stud. Come here, girl, let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something, you might like this. Y'all, I'm playing today. I'm in a playful mood. Alright, let's put these little studs on. And then I got this little bun situation with my brown little set and tie. I probably should have put on a different color, but y'all, it's really not that deep, for real. I'm gonna put on my jade ring. I got this years ago. Hold on, let me show y'all. Y'all see it? Jade is a really good stone to wear. And I really want to get into wearing copper bracelets and things. But let's find some pins, y'all. Oh, here they go. Blow all these. Do you love this shit? Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous? Are you single? I heard the girl said you getting money. And I said, is it giving? You want to see some? I want to see some cash. Keep them dollars coming, and that's gonna make me dance. Enough of that. For mommy ain't get mad. But let's put on my little bag and close her up. What are we doing for perfume? I wear some shades. I think I told y'all in my last vlog. Y'all, Brittany did not like my shades. Look at these. Yeah. Should we wear these? I think these cute. And I really need to go look at myself in the mirror though. But I'll put in my hair. I don't think I'm gonna wear these today. These are like too matchy, And I don't like all that. I don't like all the vibes. So, let me just put on a perfume. Let's just put on Yara. Why not? Let's put on Yara. Haven't worn her. Keep talking about her. Just put her on. Whew. Had to open the closet, child. I think I didn't put on deodorant, or did I? Hey y'all. Okay, so I think I was telling y'all recently about how my plant journey, whatever, I had to repot one of my plants because one of my plants had died and I had to do some things. But I got some new plants and they just came, so I'm about to show y'all that. So let's do it.
Did I ever ask you to take me shopping in Paris? Sailing overseas and just meet me in Gucci, no. All I ever asked was you to pick up the phone when you alone. All I ever asked was you to show me some love, kisses and hugs. No, I never had an issue, go to the club with your boys, baby. I never wanted you to stay too long, just wanted you to show me up. So won't you say my name, say my name.
I have a new book that I want to show y'all really quick. Self-healing isn't pretty. The raw, real, unfiltered journey to getting better, even when it feels like you're falling apart. This is by Mia Rowan. I'll keep y'all updated on this. But y'all know I'm reading like 5 books right now. It really be depending on my mood on what I'm gonna pick up. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a good one. I actually seen I was watching a TikTok video what a girl was talking about, like when people get in relationships and they neglect their craft, and then when they break up, it's like they be trying to pick back up where they left off. And a girl in the comments was like, everybody should read this book. So I think it's gonna be a good read, but I'm gonna let y'all know. You want to say something to the camera, Brittany?
What to do?
You have a word of the day or no?
Word of the day is...
Wait, hold on. Hold your mule. Word of the day is...
Don't stop. Like Diddy. Can't stop. Well, not Diddy.
Not
Diddy.
Let's start over. Word of the day is...
Word of the day is don't stop.
Don't,
like AC/DC.
Don't stop. Get it. Is
What?
that it? No.
Don't stop believing.
Don't stop believing.
The word of the day is all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. That's why.
You gave us that one before.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. It's
No,
on my vlog. If I post it, they're gonna be like, she said that before.
Well, keep going.
No, you have to give us another one. Dig deep down in your heart. Where are you in your life?
In my season. This is my season. For grace, for favor. Plant them seeds. This time next year, you be out there.
So that's the word of the day. Plant them seeds. Yes, it's my song, y'all.
No one else can.
What she said?
Now you know the remedy. Tell yourself you will achieve.
You will achieve. This song is so affirming. Mirror by Layla Hathaway.
Love yourself. No one else can. Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself. No one else can. Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself.
Yes. Hey y'all, happy Friday. I just finished eating, but I'm about to read the book Self-Healing Isn't Pretty, the one that I just showed y'all. But I was sitting here and I was just thinking about like my own healing and like the different things that like when you go through things, how in a way it traumatizes you in some type of way to the point where when you move into other experiences, you then become triggered. And sometimes your mind will trick you out of your own reality and have you looking at a situation one type of way when really it ain't even that. You're thinking that the situation that you were in before is this situation. And it's funny because Brittany told me, she was like, you be jumping to conclusions. Like when I get in situations that feel similar, I be feeling like I automatically know how the outcome gonna be based on that situation. Like, so y'all know I told y'all how like when I go in public, my head is like always on a swivel. And I be looking at people and I be like, she look like she doing this. Or he look like he up to no good. Da, 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 da. And Brittany be like, how did you get that? But she don't be understanding where I be coming from. But it's because I be talking from past experiences. And I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and talk about that because I feel like it's not talked about enough. How you have to mentally condition yourself to look at each situation as brand new. Not saying you have to neglect your wisdom and not listen to your intuition. That's not what I'm saying. But you can't go into innocent environments or innocent situations automatically premeditating the outcome because of how other people have handled you or how everybody else have acted with you before. You don't know how this situation is gonna end, you know? And I find one thing that's helping me in my healing and wanting to control like the narrative and the outcome, I find that I be wanting to control it and I be wanting to get ahead of it so I can emotionally prepare for whatever is going to happen in the situation. But the thing is, I'm not God. I don't know the future and I don't know what's going to happen. But God does. And God hears the conversations you don't hear. Even though you wasn't with that person when they said something or when they did something, God was. So I'm telling y'all, the reason why I have been able to let people go so freely, like my ex-girlfriend told me before, she was like, I don't know how you just like, when people do something to you, you never talk to them again. Like, you just, and she was like, I don't like that about you because the people that you meet throughout your life, they all hold a piece to you and they contribute something to your life. And for you to just like be able to not talk to people no more, I just feel like that's something I am working on when it comes to like who has access to me and who doesn't, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect, and you can't expect people to be perfect like God and do everything right. Like, people are gonna let you down, but I feel like when you do me dirty, and most of the times I give people grace for a long time. So if it got to a point where I cut you off, we don't speak no more, you did something to me. And it's not that I'm not forgiving you, but you revoked your own access. I didn't do any damn thing. You did it. But back to what I was saying, like, you have to be careful how you treat people and what you do to people, how you speak on people, the conversations that you have about them when they're not around. Because when you plant those bad seeds towards or about a person, or even if you're doing shit behind their back and then you coming in their face and you acting like it's all peaches and cream, but you know behind the scenes you really don't have their best interest. Like, you have to be really, really careful who you play with. Because there's people out here like me. I don't want no revenge. I don't want no revenge. Me and you don't gotta speak. We don't have to sit down and have a closure conversation. You have to watch people like that. The person that releases you with love and don't wish you nothing bad. Because God is gonna spin the block. And when you treat certain people a certain type of way, it's some angels and it's some ancestors that's automatically going to war based on what you did. We have to answer to everything that we do. Everything that we say, it's gonna come back to you tenfold. So when you think you just sitting here like talking shit about somebody, or even if you cheating on somebody, if you whatever behind your best friend back, or whatever conniving stuff people do, like, that person might not see you, but God see you, and He dispatching them angels. Okay, He is dispatching them angels. I had so many people have apologized to me over the years just for different things. Like, they done did some shit to me and their whole life fell apart after that. Like, my ex-girlfriend, after she did the shit that she did to me, and if but okay, I'm sorry, I'm back to what I was saying. But after my ex-girlfriend did what she did to me, and if you don't know what she did, go back and watch How a Broken Heart Turned Me into a Musician story time. Okay, that's my first and currently my only story time on my channel. But anyway, after she did all of those things to me, y'all, it probably was like 3 months max, and I'm probably giving it a little more time before she came back and apologized, because her whole life had fell apart. Like, this girl popped up at my apartment in Houston, and she brought me, like, cause she know when I was messing with her, she know I used to love canes. So she pulled up with some canes and all of this stuff, trying to like smooth things over, and she was crying, and she was just like, you know, whatever I did, I'm sorry, cause ever since all this done kicked off, I can't catch a break. And she was like, I don't know if this karma or I don't know what it is. And it was more so like, she wasn't coming back to apologize because she was sorry. She was coming back to say sorry because she wanted her karma to stop. She wanted her life to get back to where it was when she was with me. And that's another thing people don't be realizing. The reason why you have these blessings and all your motion is motioning, and all these doors is opening up, is because you got somebody in your corner that's praying for you. You're connected to somebody that is constantly in prayer, and blessings are constantly falling on them. So when they get blessed, they blessing you, they putting you on to opportunities and things like that. And it ain't even about money. Sometimes it's just you have protection, because this person is praying that you always be protected, and this person is looking out for you and all of these other things. And when you lose that access, you lose that blessing, you lose that protection. Like, you lose the divine connection. And what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, I guess we can call it a complimentary blessing. Those things that you were getting is because you was my plus one. It's because you was connected to me. And then you had the nerve to turn around and do me dirty. Now your whole life is gonna crumble because of that. And then you want to come back and say you sorry. Not because you really sorry about what you did, because you did what you did. That's what you wanted to do. But you just didn't think life was gonna get real for your ass. Everything that you do has a consequence. You can't do people dirty and think shit is just gonna look up for you. And you gonna have the whole city on lock. No, it don't work like that. And even if you do, you still not gonna be happy. And I said all of that to say, from when I was talking about like the whole triggering stuff and everything, that's one thing that I'm accepting, and it's kind of helping me through my own triggers and my own healing. Like, regardless to what this person did or did not do, God sees them. You don't have to watch your own back. When you're a child of God, you don't have to lose sleep. You don't got to stay up all night wondering what a motherfucker got going on. You don't have to worry about if this person really your friend, if they really mean well. You don't got to worry about if you keeping a job, if the people on the job trying to plot for you to lose your job. You do not have to worry. Like the Bible says, cast all of your cares, because he cares for you. Which means he don't play about you. When you hear people say like, I'm God's favorite, like that don't come out of ego. Sometimes people do say it out of ego. But it doesn't really come out of ego. It comes from knowing I had this situation in the palm of my hand, and I could have demolished everything connected to it. But I didn't. I blew the shit out of my hand. I released it, and I said, you know what? God don't play by me, and God is gonna handle it. And people like that, when a person releases you in love, I hope you're ready. Because, yeah. But, yeah, back to that. In my own healing, I'm just like, you don't have to watch your own back, Jazz. Like, you don't have to worry about if this person mean well, if that person mean well, if they lying, if they doing this, if they talking about you behind your back. Like, you don't have to worry. Because at the end of the day, I've planted good seeds. I always mean well. Down to earth. Humble. Giving spirit. I'm literally on the inside. I'm doing the work, and I've done the work. And I don't do people no anything. I treat people the way that I want to be treated. So when you know you're a good person, that's 50% of your healing right there. Because God is not going to allow you to be mistreated, and nobody receives no repercussions for that. So that's really liberating me when it comes to not trusting people around me, or just feeling like I don't know what's going on. I'm triggered. I feel like I'm pushed into a corner, and whatever. Whenever I have those moments of like triggering and trauma is like trying to make its way to the surface, I really ground myself in knowing that I'm a good person. And I know that I'm going to reap everything that I sow. So when I sow good, I'm going to get good back. Even if I end up in a bad situation, that don't mean I have a bad life. That don't mean I'm not going to be hurt and I'm not going to cry about it. But I promise you I'm going to be blessed. With that, it was a post I seen on Threads. They said, I might be hanging by a thread, but it's a oh my god, I gotta find it now because I don't want to say it wrong. I can't find it, but it basically was like, I might be hanging by a thread, but it's a thread of the hem of his garment or something like that. But yeah, like if I find it, I'll put it on the screen. And also that just eliminates like a lot of anxiety too, because I feel through my experience with anxiety, I'm realizing anxiety comes from wanting to control a situation and wanting to know the outcome. And when you feel like you don't have control, and you don't know the outcome, that's when you start having anxiety attacks, panic attacks. But in my own healing, it's cold in here. In my own healing, I'm releasing the need to control and to know the outcome, because all I have right now is this moment. And regardless to what people are doing behind my back, or regardless to what people say behind my back, that says nothing about me and everything about them. So I don't know, I just had that thought, and I just wanted to come on here and share that. I don't know who needs to hear that, but yeah, in seasons of healing, I've always tried to filter out, like, well, what did I do wrong, or what I could have did differently, or maybe something was wrong with me, or I didn't pay enough attention, and I this and I that. But at the end of the day, people gonna be weird regardless. It's nothing that you can do that can make a person be weird towards you. Weirdness is just who they are. Because as a good person, even when people deserve weird energy, I still don't give it to them, because that's not me. So if somebody is giving you that, that's who they are. And it's nothing you could have done or could not have done to change the outcome of the situation. So yeah, but I'm telling y'all, I know a lot of people be like, I'm God's favorite, I'm God's favorite. I'm telling you what I know. I done seen it with my own eyes. You gotta be careful who you play with, because them angels and them ancestors and God, it's gonna be a wrap for your ass, okay? I still think that it's very unfortunate how, like, a person can do something to you and you're left with the residuals of the trauma and the triggers and the things like that. And that's why I'm really skeptical about who I'm around these days, because I don't have time to keep putting myself in situations that I gotta heal from. I don't want the trauma. I don't want none of that. Like, I'm good. Hey y'all, okay, it's a little while later and I have some new y'all, I smell it already. I have some new Canvas Beauty. Hold on. So last time I did my order, fairy dust was sold out. So when I seen it came back in stock, I was like, I have to get it. So this is fairy dust. Let's get a dip in. To rub it. She's hold on, she getting better, hold on. So off the rip, I smell fruit. I don't know what it is, but I smell something fruity. It's very fruity, very pretty. I'm really not a fan of fruity stuff, but this has like a different type of fruity kick to it. So the top note is definitely fruit, because I smelled that immediately. And then the longer it's sitting, it's getting kind of warm. Definitely different though. I've never smelled anything like this. Real woodsy. I think it's frankincense in here. I think that's the herb that I'm smelling. But yeah, this is like, it gives fairy. It's like real earthy but playful at the same time. Yeah, I like this. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Please don't mind my hair, because I'm not retwisting my hair for a while, okay? It's just gonna give whatever it gives. Yeah, happy Sunday. I'm about to get my morning routine started. Y'all, I was up at 4 something this morning researching facial products, because I was watching my last vlog and my face looked so dry. I know on that scene when I was in a car on my last vlog, I had wanted to shower and do my skincare routine before the nail shop, but I actually had an appointment for 3, And I was like, I'm gonna be late for my appointment if I get in the tub. So I just left the house just crusty looking. But I was just looking at my skin and I'm like, girl, you need to take your skincare to the next level. Like, when people see me, it needs to give glow. It needs to give halo. It needs to give butter. You know, and it don't be giving that sometimes. But my skin, y'all know I've been using the glycolic acid, I think. Just to like, it's a chemical exfoliator. And the research that I've done, like, you need chemical exfoliants. But happy Sunday. I'm about to do a little morning routine and eat. I'm probably gonna go back to sleep, I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, I was up at 4. I did go back to sleep, but I'm still tired. So I'm finna make me something to eat. And y'all, look what happened to my finger. I got a band-aid on it. Trying to play with Cash. He being too serious. I'm watching Diamond on live. Painting and whatnot.
Off. Because first of all, they're sending paperwork with, the paperwork says that they're Tricky Trina. That is it. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Girl, Miss Cindy done clocked it, okay? If y'all not familiar with this story,
I don't know whether I should go.
basically what happened was,
You wanted my life, you got it. What you wanted me to do?
her friend came in her house and slept with her partner.
Crash out? Oh no, I can never.
And now she's dealing with all kind of legal stuff because of it.
Y'all was in here about to eat my chicken. Look at it. I had baked some chicken. This is a chicken wing. It's probably dried out now because I got so angry after I got that phone call. And I shed a tear. Not because I'm sad, because I'm tired of people playing with me. I'm tired of feeling played.
Clock it. She said, so yeah, basically what happened was, she let her friend come into her house, and her friend was known for like sleeping around with people's husband, but she just never thought her friend would do that to her. So one night they had all went out for Miss Cindy's birthday, and then she said she was so drunk she got in the bed, went to sleep. She woke up, she realized her partner was not in the bed with her, and then she ended up finding her partner in the bed with her friend. And now she going through all kind of legal stuff because her partner is like kind of in cahoots with Baton Rouge Police Department and stuff like that, and they family is like well known in Baton Rouge. So she going through all kind of legal drama with her house and all of this and all of that. But on the video she was like she was just saying like, every grave people dug for me, they gonna fall in it. And she not wrong, because first of all, what you did going in that lady house sleeping with her partner is already wrong. And then you have the audacity to her partner and her old friend are now in a relationship. And so it's like, okay, now you got the person. What you still, now you have the audacity to antagonize me and lie on me and still trying to be messy and shit. Bitch, like, ooh, uh-oh. I'm trying to stop cursing, y'all. I'm just saying, like, girl, people, you really have to use your discernment when it comes down to a lot of stuff, because people come in acting like they one thing and their intentions be something completely different, and that is enough to make you catch a case. Do you hear me? And that's exactly what Miss Cindy did, caught a case. She beat it though, but child, get them fake friends from around you, for real, for real. This reminds me of, they had a movie on Tubi called Bridesmaid, I think. Girl, if y'all haven't seen that on Tubi, go see it. But girl, she caught her best friend's fiance cheating on her at the bachelor party, and instead of telling her best friend, she blackmailed him and was making him buy her gifts and all kind of stuff. I'm not gonna tell a movie for the ones that you want to see it, but basically she ended up messing with him, okay? And it ended crazy. Go see it if you haven't seen it. I'm not gonna spoil it for the people that have not seen it. But moral of the story, when you get that gut feeling and that intuition about somebody, and even if you don't have that gut feeling, pay attention to how people treat the people around them. Like, if they doing weird shit and sleeping with other people's husbands and stuff like that, they're not above doing that to you. Like, but like she said, they were so close to where she just felt like that she would never do her that. But girl, hoes gonna be hoes. And that's sad. That's sad that you would want somebody's life so bad. Like, you willing to cross anybody. Girl. And she was just, on this video, she's just saying how stuff is just like getting worse and spiraling, and she's been antagonized and lied on in the legal system. And the lady in her house wearing her robe, cooking in her pot, sleeping in her bed. Like, girl, do you know the crash out that I would have if I done built a life with somebody? And she was saying she had told her that her bed was Miss Cindy told her old friend her bed, she paid $5,000 for her mattresses. So she was like, she was dying to sleep in my bed. So the girl is just in her house, in her bed, wearing her robe, cooking in her pies. Like, you wanted my life so bad, and you wanted to be me so bad to the point where you have my partner and you still not satisfied. You still coming fucking with me. You still watching what I do. Like, that's why I tell people over and over again, you cannot be friends with people that want to be you. Like, when you start doing something, or you start wearing something, and that happened in the movie Bridesmaid too. Like, she'll see her friend with a purse and she gonna tell her husband, give me that bag too, or give me this too. Like, you can't be friends with people that want to be you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna keep saying it till I'm blue in the face, because you cannot. I don't care how much of a bind y'all have, but when you see people that have that envious personality and that weird spirit on them, they always want what other people have. They can't never just be happy for nobody. Like, get that shit from around you, okay? Because it's not gonna end good. Yeah, I'm about to put my clothes up. I'm gonna watch the rest of this video, and then I'm about to finish watching the game, the Chicago Sky and Atlanta Dream game. And then I have a pickup order later on, so I guess I'm gonna bring y'all to do that, because why not? And I also, real quick, I'm getting back on my pescatarian diet. When I did it last year, I lost so much weight, and it's time to run it back, okay? Because I got things to do, places to go, people to see, and I need to get my body back together, because I haven't even been taking pictures the way I normally take pictures, because yeah, I'm not, so I'm dropping pounds, but I'm not dropping pounds quick enough. Like, I need to get back how I was. I seen a picture of myself the other day, and I was like, I can't even fit that sports bra no more. Like, all my chest done gained weight. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. I'm about to finish doing what I'm doing and doing it right. And I'm going to see y'all later. Y'all, it's so hot outside. My camera was cold from being inside. And now it's alright. I'm headed to get my order. Yo, when I tell y'all, I did not want to get up. I was in the bed watching Raven vlogs, catching up on her vlogs. It took everything in me to get out that damn bed. Let's go get the order. Cause yeah, when I lived in Houston,
to HEB.
When I lived in Houston, HEB was literally like 3 minutes away down the street. Oh well, girl, get over it. Get over it.
I'm addicted to your chocolate high. I want you, and I know that you want me. We're supposed to be just getting high on our own supply.
At the next light, turn right.
Beef no more. Just give me the keys to one. So you need a man.
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
y'all, I made it.
Okay, y'all, I'm back home. It's so hot outside. Oh my God. I'm about to put these groceries up and get back in the bed. Girl, they gave me one sweet potato. I know you lying.
That weapons may form, but they will not prosper. I know this is happening, right? As he is getting ready to experience the biggest ministry moment of his life, he has to expect resistance, but he's got to expect to be refined. For where God is taking us, it requires refinement. Come on, somebody say that with me. But it was actually a setup for what he was going to carry to a new place. I'm talking to you, sis. In my faith journey, when David said in Psalms 19 and 71, it was good for me that I was afflicted. Sometimes when you go through life, you don't always understand why certain things have to happen. But in hindsight, you have to look back and say, God, if I had not gone through what I've gone through, if he didn't take me the way he took me, I wouldn't be in the place that I'm in right now. And so you got to get to the place where you don't complain about it, you don't fight against it, but you understand that, God, if you are allowing me to be afflicted, it's because you're producing something in me. And for where God is taking us, ladies, we got to be refined. We got to be refined. And so God was refining Paul because he was preparing him to stand on the greatest stage that he was on. I don't know who this is for, but Paul was getting ready to stand before kings of the magnitude of where God is taking you. If you only deal with small problems, it's because you got a small promise. But if you ever got to deal with something big, it's because you got a big promise. Just to you, as you are navigating through your week, don't undermine the places that God has called you to. Don't count it strange what's happening in your life, because God is setting this thing up for revival. You are on the brink of something so big, and that's why the enemy has tried to convince you to get out of position. Because if Paul would have gotten out of position, he would have never made it to Rome. And if he would have never made it to Rome, the gospel would have never been further. Sis, I want to remind you that there is a ministry on the inside of you. Your ministry may not look like Paul, and your ministry may not look like Brittany, and your ministry may not look like your favorite leader or your favorite pastor, but there is a ministry on the inside of us. Will you remind her that you have called her for such a time as this? Will you remind her to not second guess what you place on the inside of her? We need wisdom from on high, God. We need insight from on high, God. Help us to discern what is going on in the spirit realm. Help us to discern, God, that it's not by what it looks like by insight, but we are to walk by faith. That you have not given us a spirit of fear, but you have given us power. So we come out of agreement with fear. Tell us, Lord, your servants are listening to be consistent. Empower us, God, not to waver. Empower us, God, to be steadfast, God. We need your spirit, Lord. We need the Holy Spirit, oh God, to rest, rule, and abide in us. So Holy Spirit, come. Fill us afresh on this morning. We need a fresh outpouring of your spirit. If not, we'll get weary, Lord. Without your spirit, we'll be discouraged. Without your spirit, we'll be distracted. Come on, this is the season for us to pray. This is not the season for us just to give our opinion. This is not the season for us to keep scrolling. This is the season for us to intercede. Oh my God, is there anybody else this morning that's saying, I'm going to be on my post? Are you a kingdom builder? Can it be proven in every area of your life? Are you helping to build the kingdom of God?
By the time I finish this